Thank you very much, John. And somehow make also an introduction to the next panel. I think the key issues, it's very nice to be here again, and I would like also to congratulate again Nectaria and her team for having a wonderful organization again. So I think the basic issues have been raised. We're talking about connectivity, financing, and of course infrastructure. When we're talking, for example, about the penetration of renewables, as Mr. Handavas rightly pointed out, we need infrastructure. We need networks, and we need also storage. So networks are perhaps the most important thing for the years to come, and because they are very much related and directly linked to actual problems that also investors are facing, because, for example, Mr. Handavas rightly pointed out the phenomenon of increased curtailments here in Greece. Curtailments are a very important issue because it actually undermines any kind of investor safety, because without investor safety we cannot realize anything from what has been mentioned until now. So, and we don't have rules, clear rules, transparent rules for this kind of phenomena that are indeed often nowadays. And this brings me also to something that Mr. Bryza correctly pointed out, which is more or less also a problem that also other states are facing and other energy markets, not just Bulgaria. We need legal rules, just to refer also to my specialization. We want a clear regulatory framework. We need legal safety, meaning if we have a phenomenon such as curtailments, for example, we cannot have rules that are retroactively adopted for a phenomenon that already exists. And for measures that the network operators already adopt without having clear rules, but the rules will be adopted. That means that also the legislator has to, also at European level, but also at national level, has to adopt and be more, let's say, proactive. Because without clear rules, without clear and transparent framework, you cannot have the important investments as regards network infrastructure, be it in gas infrastructure, be it in electricity interconnection facilities. So I think these are the basic issues that have to be properly assessed, and I hope, and let us be optimistic, that also, as I said, the legislature understands what are the necessary preconditions for bringing investments. And last but not least, I have, and this is a more, let's say, I would say not just Greek perspective, but also I'm providing a European perspective, let's say. By having discussions with, we see a large optimism, again, making an introduction to the panel that will follow as regards the penetration of renewables, and we are very confident that investors are interested and still interested and will be willing to invest. I would say yes, but I see a certain, I don't know if Mr. Handavas, for example, also agrees with my statement that, and my assessment, that I witness a certain skepticism starting. What will be the electricity mix? What is the interdependence between natural gas and renewables? What are the infrastructural capacities that would enable further investment in renewables? So I think that there is a certain indication of investment skepticism. This will be my short comments.